Hey all you game masters, new experience, welcome to Skagwater RPG. I am Skagwater, and today I want to talk to you guys about how to run a session 0. We'll be looking at 3 main points, which will be setting the social parameters, taking notes, and setting the scene. So what does it mean to set the social parameters? So setting the social parameters is making sure that you guys can all get together and play the game that you guys want to play. Coming up with the day, coming up with the time, and where to meet. This is going to be the hardest part of playing a game. This is where you, the DM, will ask your players if there is truly anything that makes them uncomfortable during a game session. So I personally use an RPG consent form. This has a list of a bunch of different things that could make anybody uncomfortable during a gaming session or in life in general. And it would do you well to avoid those topics entirely if they mark them down. And if you're going to be playing a live in-game session, probably come up with an idea of who's going to be bringing snacks this week or next week, and drinks. So the next point is setting the scene. Now, setting the scene is going to include what type of game that you want to run and where it'll take place. If it is your own homebrew world, then give them a little insert about your world. Don't give them the whole grand history of it. They don't need that lore dump right then and there. Let them figure it out for themselves. If the game has already been published, so like Curse of Strahd, then give them a little tiny blurb about that. It'll probably help them create a character in the long run if they know exactly what the game is going to be about and where it'll take place. The last thing that we are going to be talking about is taking notes. So, as the DM, this is going to be your time to take all the notes you can about your players and their characters. Write down their names, their classes, and all their abilities that they'll probably have starting off whatever level you're going to play them as. Probably level 3 or level 1. Those are my 2 favorite ones to start off at. This also brings up the other point of making sure the party is balanced. If you have an unbalanced party, they're probably not going to be having a lot of fun in the long run. So usually what I like to incorporate is 1 healer, 1 skill person, 1 tank. That usually brings out a lot of different combinations of characters and having those 3 main things. There we have it, folks. How to run a session 0. Just remember the few things of setting the parameters, setting the scene, and taking notes. I cannot emphasize taking notes enough. Please go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you really feel like it. It really helps me out a lot. I know I'm just beginning, but please do all the things. May the dice roll forever in your favor.